Drew and Sheamus are not going to compete. They voluntarily gave up their position in the tournament. No, I'm not just going to raise your hand because nobody's going to get a free pass into the finals. Everybody will compete for their opportunity tonight, and you will face a replacement team. Ladies and gentlemen, the replacement team.
What?
Oh! You know, Ricochet and Strowman, a team tonight. However, tomorrow night, the Royal Rumble match, it will be every man for himself. Ricochet and Strowman, a part of that match tomorrow night.
How do you think they feel about Brock Lesnar now being in said Royal Rumble match?
Strowman and Brock have had run-ins in the past. And now up top, Dollar.
Just like Cole ain't gonna do nothing. What you talking about, bro?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That'll teach him to run his mouth.
Dollar talking his talk to you. Needs to focus on the match in hand.
Exactly. And meanwhile, B-Fab getting involved in a Shante with a nice drop kick.
Air drop kick, textbook.
Hook of the leg. Just continuing to toy with Ricochet. Taking a lot of time. Gonna cost him. Ricochet with a roll-up and a kick out at 2.
Gotta keep your eye on Ricochet at all times. Slippery customer. He'll make you pay if you take your eye off the ball.
Ricochet trying to make a tag to Braun Strowman. There's a arm's length away. Ducks underneath Shante. Right hand by Ricochet, trying to create some space. Almost there, trying to drag Shante across the ring. Fingertips away now.
Swing and a miss, but Ricochet don't go down easy.
Tag!
Oh no.
Here comes the monster! Not so fast! Right hand to Top Dollar. Big boot by Strowman. The man who won the greatest Royal Rumble a few years ago, rumbling in this match.
There is nowhere in the world I'd less like to be than in the ring with Braun Strowman on a roll.
Braun Strowman made sure Top Dollar went over the top rope the right way that time.
Will you, oh please.
And here we go now. Big back body drop.
Corn-fed behemoth looking for that monster bomb, Cole.
Meanwhile, Ricochet, who likes to call himself the highlight of the night, and that's why. And monster bomb. Cover by Strowman. Welcome to the to the finals, I should say.
Yeah, it should be the semi.
Here are your winners, the team of Ricochet